Energy FC is proud to present the Devon Energy STEM Teacher of the Match. Courtney Dinwiddie is a third grade teacher at Heritage Elementary School in the Edmond Public School District. Ms. Dinwiddie's class built soccer goals and goalkeepers out of materials they were given. They used them to work on their ability to test the scientific method and to prepare for lessons later in the year.
We were playing from the point of view of the goalie. They had to construct a goal given the dimensions, which were 6 inches by 8 inches, and then make a goalie that can kind of move to block the goals and then track their progress. After their first test, they had to kind of readjust, see what needed improvements, and then try it again to make sure they can save more goals on the second test out of 10. We study force and motion later in the year, and we haven't really gotten there yet this year, but this experiment will come back for that, and they'll be able to recall and just say, hey, that's how this worked. Now that we know a little bit more, we could have made improvements, and then we'll come back to this later this year, so that'll be fun.
Ms. Dinwiddie stresses problem solving and teamwork to her students as the backbone of being successful in their experiments and in life.
For me, problem solving is the biggest thing. I've done a few things where I've gone out and just been in a STEM field, and they've said, if you can teach kids to be problem solvers, we can teach them the rest. Problem solving isn't something that comes naturally to a lot of kids. And so for me, it was just, how do you work together as a team? How do you problem solve? How do you test something and fail fast and readjust to make improvements?
Energy FC goalkeeper Cody Laurendi visited Ms. Dinwiddie's STEM class and helped the students build and test their soccer goals. The testing aspects of the project really struck a chord with Cody, as he saw the students learning to work together.
So we worked on reinforcing the goalkeeper so the ball wouldn't go through the legs or through the hands. And it was really, really cool. Obviously, they talked a lot about teamwork, and everybody had their ideas, and they were able to put their brains together and come up with a pretty creative plan. It was cool because everybody, 4 or 5 different kids had 4 or 5 different ideas, and they were able to say, okay, this is going to work the best. You see the creative side of the mind working, and people able to use the positives of what their ideas are and the negatives of what their ideas are, and come together and make something pretty creative.
To make lessons stick with her students, Ms. Dinwiddie tries to make all of her lessons fun.
I think every single person has a story from school where they did something that was fun that they remember. No one's going to remember the days where they sat down and did paper and pencil work. Okay, gone are those days of worksheets and all that stuff. So I think that if they apply what they're learning to something that is fun and something that is memorable like this, it's more likely for those concepts to stick.
Ms. Dinwiddie will be honored at halftime of an upcoming Energy FC home match and awarded a $1,000 check from Devon Energy for classroom and teaching supplies. Courtney Dinwiddie from Heritage Elementary School, our Devon Energy STEM Teacher of the Match.